All right, we are talking about Aries Spears, and man, it really seems like karma's coming for him full throttle right now. He said what he said about Marlon Wayans, and now it looks like the tables have completely turned on him. Because Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans both had plenty to say about Aries Spears, and none of it was flattering. Now, you might remember when DJ Vlad was going around asking various guests about Marlon Wayans requesting a $40,000 upfront fee plus 30% of all future revenues generated.
Telling people like it was more than Marlon Wayans asked for, right? Who the fuck is that guy?
Marlon Wayans, the actor, the comedian, the Wayans brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
And one particular person who weighed in on that was Aries Spears, who also took the opportunity to speak on Sean Wayans while he was at it.
Like being in the green room because I feel like a hamster in a cage. I want to be out. I want to be accessible. I want people to see me, see them. That brings the guard down a little bit. There's a little bit of a cool factor when people go, yo, just mingling with us. When I deal with the staff, unless you're an ass or you disrespect me, yo, I'm super nice, I'm courteous, I'm very low maintenance, I don't want anything. But then I go and I hear these stories. Yo, Sean Wayans, you can't look at him. He wears shades in the club. You can't talk to him directly. If you make eye contact, you get in trouble. And I go, your talent doesn't match your arrogance. Like for you to be that arrogant, you gotta be super talented. And even then, there's never a reason to be that. You should always be as humble as you can be, as gracious as you can be, and as nice as you could be to anybody and everybody, whether it's the manager of the club, whether it's a Fortune 500 CEO show, or whether it's the janitor in the bathroom. There's never a reason to be a dick.
And now it seems like that karma came back in a major way, because Aries is now sitting in the same position as Marlon Wayans, on the other side of a money conversation. Sean Wayans came out and called Aries out directly, exposing him for allegedly begging to be included in their TV shows and movies. And Marlon Wayans piled on by calling Aries out for pocket watching and being too focused on discussing other people's money. And is that not a wild dynamic when you really think about it? Vlad sits you down, asks you about somebody else, and before you know it, you become the main topic of discussion yourself. I genuinely do not understand how people keep falling for that setup. Now, we are going to hear exactly what Sean Wayans and Marlon Wayans had to say about this whole situation. But before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and do all of that good stuff so you know every time your boy is dropping content. Now, let's get into the details.
You've been around, you two have been around, your family has been around through eras where it wasn't, well, y'all were famous without the clickbait, right? Yeah. So now that you do get your name added to a bunch of things that where you could just be sitting at home minding your business and they like, we spoke to Sean.
I wouldn't even know that was on because I'm so not even on social media.
I would have to tell them.
Yeah. Someone on social media has what they said about you. You know what they said about you that didn't happen? Right. You know what happened that didn't really happen?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I got to bring you in on this, man. This is crazy.
Because you had one too.
I did I?
Yeah, they called you arrogant. It was a comedian, Aries Spears, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And a bitch.
You can't look you in the eye.
Wait. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Is sometimes you bring out the animal inside of people. We keep our mouth shut. We don't talk
I didn't go back at him because I didn't care. But now that you bring it up, he's a bitch for that because he was begging to get inside of one of our movies or on our TV show. I hooked him up. I put him on a cartoon that we did called The Boo Crew, and I realized how crazy he was. He was a crazy man. So
and what he's saying is, keep my name out your mouth. You have real black guys. Keep with him.
Yeah.
Is that why?
We seen him get slapped up already on online.
Man.
So
and here's the thing.
What happened.
Like I said, he always got something smart to say, and I have no disrespect for any black man in this business or anything. Just keep our name out your mouth.
Yeah.
Keep our name out your mouth.
He on I had a beef with what's his name, DJ Vlad. And you know, it's one thing. Between me and Vlad.
Yeah. Right.
But then Vlad asked him a question about the situation. And, Aries always got something smart to say, and I respect the fact that he was trying to bite his tongue, but he was like, is the juice worth the squeeze? Don't talk about my money or my value or what I feel about what my value is. You don't get to do that. And as a black man, you should never ever do that because one day you're going to be in my position. Lo and behold, 8 months later,
Yeah.
him and DJ Vlad beefing about him wanting more money from
at
Vlad.
that. Is the juice worth the
And I was
squeeze?
going to say, is the juice worth the squeeze? But I shut my mouth out of respect. And as men, you know, hey man, Aries, you got our number, holla. Because we don't do this.
And I think it's crazy because y'all have put so many black men, black women in position. So for him to come, I'm sure there's so many other people he could have talked about.
It didn't make any sense. Like I said, I thought we were cool. I never had any beef with the dude. It just came out of nowhere. All
I'm saying is we ain't too old to jump people.
And it's a lot of y'all.
Why would someone start with y'all?
It's a lot of y'all.
It was a sucker move. It was like, yo, what is you got a little podcast?
Sean, and I was like, Sean likes to wear his shades. Why you care about looking in this man's eyes?
He wanna look you in your eyes.
Is that the reason why you're so removed from social media? Like because of this kind of activity that happens?
Part of it, and just the other thing is, it doesn't excite me. I like real life, man. I like my family. I like my kids. I like my girl. I like to chill, man. I'm not trying to get in beefs with people and over dumb, silly stuff.
Well, you gonna have beef now.
I won't even know.
You won't know.
I'll be telling you, I'm like, hey, Sean, you got that Aries B speed. Aries B speed you started. You said we gonna black his eyes for real?
Who has y'all?
But it would be like, it's like when Eddie had that bit about, yo, Michael Jackson got beef with you. He's like, so?
All right, to give my complete take on this situation, you all really need to be more careful out here. You never know which side of the conversation you are going to end up on. You think Vlad is riding with you, but he is really just riding for views and chasing content. That is the business he is in. So before you sit down and start talking about what somebody else is charging or how somebody else is moving, just remember that same energy can come right back around and land on you. Aries Spears is the perfect example of that. Let me know how you all feel about this whole situation in the comments below.
And that's what life is all about, having a good ass time and doing what the fuck you want to do. And I can tell that you're walking, y'all is in here doing what the fuck y'all want to do. Oh, this is she.
Oh my God.
What's your name? What's your name, sweetie? Lika.